Hey everybody! Today we are going to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yay!
Yeah, both Liz and I used to play the game when we were younger. Not that much younger, of course. But,
When I was a senior in high school, basically. Yes, I admit that.
same here. Well, and sometimes through college, too, for that matter. And we both had our decks around, so we decided, heck, let's play. But also, today, we were in a Toys R Us why did we go to the Toys R Us?
Just cause.
Just cause. And we were in the area, we saw a Toys R Us, went in, and we decided to get ourselves some new cards.
Woo!
And since we haven't played in forever, we of course have no idea what the heck's in these, and we'll fast forward through a bunch of this, but we just want to try some of these out. Just have some fun with them. For example, first we have Build Your Own Twilight Deck, and no, I'm pretty sure that's not what we think it is, where light and dark meet. The light and dark game. So I don't know if there's anything useful in there, but we will soon find out.
Oh, by the by, if you're wondering why I'm wearing cat ears, just cause.
Just cause. And she's got the Merrick Structure Deck. There are some useful things in there, I think. And then the 2010 Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds Trading Card Tin.
Ooh,
That's
Kung Fu Grip.
This Kung Fu Grip, and this is and 5Ds is the Card Games on Motorcycles series. First, we're going to start with the Twilight Deck. I used to, back when the tins first started coming out, I loved those things. It was really, and of course, all the really good ones were taken like right away. They had like Jinzo, I think, Red Eyes Black Dragon.
I have a lot of those cards. That's, by the by, my favorite card in all of the Yu-Gi-Oh games is the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Don't ask me why, I just thought it was pretty metal as a kid, so I think I have about 3 or 4 of them.
We are also going to play the game itself afterwards, and of course we won't show you the full unboxing of everything here.
God.
Yeah, they really package these things well, don't they? I'm still getting to the plastic here. Anyway, grab it.
Okay, so it's 5D's official rule book.
I think we're up to version 7 now is what I read online, because I wasn't sure if 5Ds could be played with regular cards or not.
We have our
Deck Zone.
and we have a big old pack here.
Ah,
Ooh, Lava Golem.
very nice. Alright, Monster Card Zone, Spell and Trap Card Zone. Heard there's more areas, is one of the things I read online, but that doesn't seem right, but we will...
Man, all the memories are coming back. I used to work at a bottom of the barrel dry cleaners, and on Saturdays, I worked at the same place as a friend of mine did, and so on Saturdays, she would get to her shift early, and I would be ending my shift, and basically we would play Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so fun.
One thing I want to say about this thing right here is, my brother and I, since we were always playing everywhere and we didn't want to lose track of everything, we actually built we took a piece of cardboard and like taped 2 of these to it, so we had a permanent deck field we would always use.
Oh, and Merrick.
And Merrick.
So,
Your ambiguous sexuality always amuses us.
well, if you're going to talk ambiguity, I always thought Pegasus was a little too,
There's nothing ambiguous about that, Liz.
Well, he kidnapped little kids. One of the things that my friends and I used to joke about, I started this phrase where, Pegasus is a pedophile. So, I think one of the things I said is, my love for you is illegal in all 50 states, Yuki boy.
Alright, here's the special card for the Twilight Edition. And it's a hollow foil card called Honest. During your main phase, you can return this card from the field to its owner's hand. During either player's damage step, when a face-up light monster you control battles, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard to have that monster gain attack equal to the attack of the opponent's monster it is battling until the end phase. Need to read that more closely later, but this actually might be useful to me. Oh, and no, I will not tell you what my deck is, and I don't think Liz will either, because we want that to be a surprise when we play.
Although I am playing with pretty old cards, so they're probably not as good as the new ones.
Well, we're both playing with pretty old cards here. Well, this is why we got these, because we want to see what things have changed and what new cards we have. First, I will open up the Light of Destruction booster pack.
Well, it looks like from the for people carrying at home, we have a lava golem. We've got a mystical beast of Serket.
You're gonna go through all 40 cards.
Well, all the foil ones is Temple of Kings. That looks like it's partially of a ritual summon. Okay.
Alright. Light of Darkness, Sanguine Swamp, Short Circuit, D-Fortune, Battery Charger, Maniacal Servant is our holo foil for this one, Gladiator Lash, Reversal of Fate, Quick Charger, and Portable Battery Pack. And just for the record, I have never seen any of these cards before, so I will have to go through them later and actually see if anything's useful here.
Of course, they have a mystical tomato, which I always thought was Attack of the Killer Tomatoes-esque. And I always liked the face on it. It was like, ha ha, I'm a tomato.
Oh, and also some other things. Well, we'll go online and we'll check and see what's on the restricted list, but we will not be playing by the ban list rules, because I think I should be able to play with my Regeki. Thank you very much.
It's a legendary flame!
Alright, next up is the Phantom Darkness booster pack here. And for that, we have Blue Thunder T45, Obsidian Dragon, Mirage Tube, Regenerating Rose, 6 Samurai United, Sinister Seeds, Unleash Your Power, Gladiator Beast Andal, and Vicious Claw. It's not the Claw, the Claw.
There's a lot of Gravemaster cards in this one.
Oh yeah, Merrick's all about the Gravemaster stuff.
Yeah, my ears are slipping.
And our final booster pack out of that, Tactical Evolution.
Keepers of Visionary.
It's kind of an oxymoron, because evolution doesn't really have a direction.
Mystical Space Typhoon.
Oh, we always love Mystical Space Typhoon. I just don't get that. Tactical Evolution. You can't really target your evolutions somewhere. It's not
a goal.
There's no strategy to evolution. Okay. Venom Boa, Creature Seizure, Shadow Delver, Chrysalis Penny, Neo Space Pathfinder, Venom Burn. Neo Space Pathfinder is our holo foil for the thing. Venom Burn, Venom Serpent, Volcanic Rat, and Snake Whistle. What you got there?
I'm just laughing at Snake Whistle. That's like one step away from Beef Whistle.
Watch out for snakes. While Liz goes through that, we got our booster packs right here, and like I said, off camera, we will go through these to see if there's anything useful in here, because otherwise you're just going to be like, for like 10 minutes, you're just going to see us looking at the cards like, what?
I'm going to put all my cards together so I can build a deck.
We have a lot of garbage on our little coffee table here.
Yeah.
I'll have to go through that. The tin. I love the tins. For one thing, it's a good place to store stuff.
Yeah, they're useful. Let me take a look.
They got like 5 booster packs in these. And whatever the hell this thing is on the tin, I don't know. Some sort of dragon thing. Shooting Star Dragon is what it's called. What's this? New card look. Notice anything different about your newest cards? That's because we made a couple of changes, starting with the Cards and Starter Deck Duelist Toolbox. The big change was the text box. It's a little bigger, so we can write more explanations on cards with lots of effects. And the background on the text box is also brighter, so it's easier to read. All of your future cards will have this new look. The card name and the card pictures are moved up a little bit too. This was to make room for the bigger box. Okay. And there's like breakdowns on cool decks you can make yourself.
Ooh.
Basically trying to remove all the fun out of figuring this stuff out for yourself. That's fine. 5D's Tag Force 5 is the promote. Holy.
Well, maybe if you're on a motorcycle playing this card game, you don't have as much time as you'd think you would.
Check this out. Our Shooting Star Dragon is white.
Ooh.
Now, I have
Look at all
not...
them.
And there are a couple of cards in here, too, for that matter. That's different.
Is it a summonable one?
It's summonable. It's Dragon Synchro effect. It looks like it's more like a fusion card. 1-turner Synchro monster and Stardust Dragon. So it looks like this is actually a fusion monster, although like a different kind of fusion monster. Because like I said, I haven't been playing in a while, so I don't know these 5D's weird things here. They're just I don't know what the heck it does. But we will look through that later. Why don't you try to open that up and see what other cards are included in that little pack?
You have to sacrifice, what, 3 monsters to pull that out? Good lord.
Well, like I said, if the fusion monster, I don't know what you have to pull off to summon it. But first, this thing has 5 booster packs in it. First is our 5D's Duelist Revolution.
Well, it looks like they have all the ones that you need to...
To summon it?
Yeah. But they're all pretty good cards.
Stardust Dragon, Elemental Hero Ocean,
Dread Scythe Harvester.
I think I quit right shortly after Elemental Hero stuff came out, back during DX, or GX, sorry. I liked GX actually as a show, mostly because, for 2 reasons, at least in the first season. One, Jaden was just awesome. He was just so fun-loving, as opposed to, dark and serious, Yugi, we must save the world. And that was the other thing. There was no saving the world crap. It was just children's card games. And we loved the children's card games. Alright, up here, AD Changer, Barrier Wave, Scrap Sheen, Watt Pheasant, Delta Flyer, Damage Eater, Earthquake Giant, Amazoness Fighting Spirit, and Stronghold Guardian. And our Delta Flyer is our rare card here. Once per turn, you collect another face-up monster you control and increase its level by 1. That's useful in some cases, I suppose. Okay, got those. Next up, the booster pack, The Shining Darkness. They're really going all out with the complete, what's the word? Oxymorons with these pack titles.
Some of the names are really goofy. Like DD Warrior Lady.
Well,
what is that?
Well, DD is actually a short for Dark Dimension, I believe.
Okay, it was just DD. It's like DD.
Yeah, I know you're.
Stay out of my laboratory.
I know your mind, and I know what the DD goes through for you. Okay, next up, Dragon Laser, Archfiend Interceptor, Card Breaker, Blossom Bombardment, Dread Dragon, we love alliteration, Bio Falcon, Leeching the Light, Trigon! Woo!
Woo!
New Teen Titans fan here. Trigon the Terrible is a card now, and it's a big fire dragon. Black-Winged Strafe. We'll definitely take a look at Trigon later. It actually has kind of a long effect. Another Shining Darkness. Whatever happened to like cool names? Like just there was Magician's Force. That's simple. Legacy of Darkness. Now that is a frickin' name. That's the name right there. That's the name that says, "Oh, you want the stuff out of this." I remember when Magician's Force first came out. My brother and I kind of sort of ran a tournament at our local comic book store, The Source. They stopped it after a while because kids kept complaining that their cards got stolen. It happened. But we still played it. It was fun. And when Magician's Force came out, we were kind of upset that The Source didn't have it because I had been saving up money to buy an entire box of Magician's Force.
Aww.
So instead, we took a drive over to Toys R Us because we had heard that they had Magician's Force. And while they didn't have boxes, they had individual packs that came in like cardboard things. So I just bought a box's worth of that. It worked. I got a whole bunch of cards I wanted out of it.
You're a dork.
Yes, I am. X-Saber Palomiro. Lina the Light Charmer. She looks drunk off her ass.
Or stoned.
Stoned or drunk. You make the call. Fairy Archer. Ooh, I got a ultra rare here. I can't remember what the rare designations are. XX Saber Dark Soul, but it's Gold shiny holographic. They like package 2 now whenever they have that. We also have a Delta Tri, which is Tri, as another rare card. Flare Resonator. Dawn of the Herald, which is a ritual card. Changer Synchron. Leeching the Light. And another X-Saber Palomiro. Absolute Power Force!
Woo!
Unlimited Power Force! We always had superstitions about ways to open the packs to get the best cards. This was the best way, if you could open the very top and slip it open that way.
The potato chip way.
The potato chip way, yeah. Black Potan, Gundari, Temple of the Sun, Reptilian Servant. There's a Reptilian, as in Annie. Drill Synchron is our rare card. Power Supplier, Oil Man! He came from the oil to save us! Informer Spider, Power Invader. Okay, and our last booster pack here is Stardust Overdrive. That actually does sound kind of cool. So we'll see what we got here for our final booster pack. And then we will pause the video and we will resume when we are ready with our decks to have our epic Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel.
It's time to duel!
Alright. Enlightenment, Reptilian Spawn, Koaki Meru Sea Panther,
Bukake Sea Panther?
Koaki Meru Sea Panther, Limit Impulse, Catoblepas and the Witch of Fate.
Gotta love some of these names.
They're really getting weird with some of these. Ritual of Grace again. Did I have another ritual? No. Bending Destiny, Energy Bravery, and Insect Neglect.
Insect Neglect.
That's a fun right there. Alright. So, those were the new cards we got out of our packs. So, we're going to take a look at these, and then we're going to play, and you can be there too. Shall we say it once more? It's time to duel! How long do we hold that for?
I don't know.